my screen. I'm tripping. All right, we did short as we pushed into this last up candle on the 1 minute. Let's see if we'll fail. We did push higher, swept these highs, and then we pushed down aggressively. So we're just seeing if we'll fail from here. I do have my stop placed at 20 points. So we're risking about 800 on this trade. It could very well go higher, especially because these are equal highs, which it looks like we may get that first. Okay. Let's see here. It's all about this 5 minute close. If we close back within this range on the 5, I think we'll be just fine. But I would like for this 5 minute candle to close in this range, back into this range, lower low on the 5, and then continue to fail lower. We'll be aiming for
that's too much sugar.
why is it not letting me set the volume? Oh, I got this in the wrong area. God dog it. 204. Oh, is that right? That's what it was. Okay, 204. All right, so we're looking to see if we can fail back down to the daily open from here. We did close lower low with a nice rejection. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take some of my risk off. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take some of my risk off because I got an at 48. We're gonna go 10-point risk here.
Oh.
I need you to go away. I need you to finish you gotta finish the video, Papa. We gotta finish the video that I put on. All right, so I would like for price to continue lower and close lower. As we're getting here, want it to progressively push down past this area. I don't want any wick and then closing back above the New York Stock Exchange open. We would like for a 5, if we got our first 5 minute up candle, close lower low, okay, with the Rick rejection. And now we're just, if we wanted to take off our position, we probably want to, so this will be an area. So London lows will be an area, excuse me, where we'd be looking to partial one contract. So I'm going to go buy limit order one contract at 223. Buy limit 223. And we'll change this to one contract if it wants to continue lower. Okay, so we're gonna look at how this 15-minute closes and this hour closes. 15-minute, as you can see, nice rejection off this level. We pushed up, did not close above this level of 22,250. We are tapping into a form of imbalance here and reacting pretty nicely off of it. Not much volume, so we could continue lower. So we're just gonna continue to watch this trade and see what we get. So we got about 2 minutes here. And then as we're pushing closer to like this particular target, what we're going to do is we'll reduce our risk to break even once we get this fill. We want this to fill. So as to push through this liquidity here, because we could potentially, again, purge this liquidity and then continue higher. However, we do have the daily open here. So, but today is pretty, is a holiday. So obviously we would have to liquidate our positions by, I want to say 12 p.m. today. We are tapping closer to some form of an order block, and then we have an imbalance here on the 5. But we wouldn't want, so you see how he's acting aggressively here from this area? We will want this to continue bearish and close lower, so we get our lower low, and then it may give us another entry opportunity as it pushes above New York Stock Exchange open to try to retest to see if it wants to go higher and then lower. But I don't really like this wick here as we tap into this imbalance. So I just want to be very mindful here, especially with our risk. I don't like how it's turning away and the volume on the 1 minute. So you see how we close back in this range? We want to see continued bearish. We would have liked to close lower here on this 5. That would have been nice. So that's getting me kind of uneasy about this position. So I am going to bring my risk to the highs. Right. So if it does come back and stops us out and want to go higher, we'll be totally fine. So 252. So it'll be 252. We'll say 250, 250. Okay. And then we'll just see where price is. So I feel like that's a great risk. That's like what, 4-point risk from here to here. So it could very well just giving us a retracement lower than the open to go higher. We are bullish, so yeah. So it's just that we on a daily, right? We have this daily. This is on a daily today. We got a daily kind of like the range low. We have our range high. We did reject this area pretty nicely. Okay, so if you see here on the 5, we're pushing above New York open, and you see this rejection that we're getting here pretty nice as we tap into this up candle here. Now this wouldn't be considered an order block, obviously, because we would just need more price displacement down before to call this one. I like this displacement here as we tap into here. That's why we entered here. However, it swept the highs while rejecting a psych level. Yeah, the way this volume is, as we dip below this New York Stock Exchange open into this imbalance here, the way this 5-minute candle is reacting from this area, it has a lot of volume. It's not really failing like that. We could be potentially going higher. I'm gonna just keep my risk at where it is. Maybe we could get some form of rejection. We did push up here. This will be the first 15-minute candle closure. So we'll see. We have literally 45 seconds left in this candle. We'll see where we're going to close for the first 15 minutes. Okay, see how we're closing higher? I don't, well, like how we're pushing up on the 15. If we close higher than these opens, price is probably going to continue higher. And you just got to be okay with that. I think the entry was pretty good. Maybe this would have been a better entry. Okay, so we did not close higher. Let's see if we could get some bearish price action here, maybe close lower. Remember, this is the opening price, so we could hold structure here as far as support and bounce right off of this area into the go high, because we do have higher. So if you take a look, like higher time frame, we do have these equal highs here. So I took the short because of how it rejected out of this area. And then all right, we had this last up candle. We tap in here to try to catch like that 50% retracement. The volume pushed it above, a little bit above that, sweeping the highs, right? And then we have this previous day low. I don't think price will move that much down to this. It just all depends. As we're pushing down here, I thought we had enough volume to get us lower. But again, today is a bank holiday, so I do want to be mindful here. But like I said, I think our risk is in a great spot. We're risking what, 44, 4.25 points, I believe, 4.25 from here. So from here to here, yeah, 4.25, just about, which is going to be like less than $300. Looking to try to get down here to the London London lows, and then eventually maybe drop near the daily. I think so. I'll be mindful here. So I'm looking for a lower close on the 5. Have it to kind of coincide with the higher time frame on the 15-minute, and then see if we can get lower. All right, we are back. So we are getting a nice bearish price action here. We are dipping below the New York Stock Exchange open. 5 minutes going to close lower here. Let's see. Boom. So 5 minute dip close lower. So I'm looking for this to continue to price lower. Again, we're trying to get here. We'll see if we can get there. I'm not going to move my stop just yet. Big news tomorrow. I think unemployment claims tomorrow. Yeah, 8:30 we have unemployment claims. Previous was 242K. Forecast is for this to drop. So we shall see. So last time on June 13th last week, we had a forecast of 225K. The previous was 229. So we were expecting it to drop from the previous, and we didn't get that. We actually got increased. Um, so that would be bad for the dollar, which is red, which may send equities higher short term. So we'll see what we get tomorrow as far as to see like where um unemployment claims. So all right. So we're getting to this area and we're finding some form of support. So um we did close lower below on the 5. Got about 7 minutes here. We'll like to close lower on the 15 and then continue to push down to get that. Then probably move our risk maybe here. So if we get here, I'll probably move my risk like right around this area. So if we do get a expansion up and get stopped out, and then um so one of the members in the community that I'm in sent me some bread to buy this book, Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday. Take a look here. Uh, it's a really great book. So it's like a daily meditation. Um, it was pretty good today. Today was pretty good. Yesterday was pretty good. I was actually able to practice what it was talking about. So yesterday I talked about all that matters is this, and it talked about being present, with your children, with your family. As a dad, it's so important of being present. Talked about uh, one of the band members of the Red Hot Chili Peppers who did drugs, but he had this common this conception that because he didn't do drugs around his kids, he was fine. So he had an epiphany that, even though he wasn't around his kids or his one kid's daughter, when he and it said that this particular band member had had a good control of it. He didn't allow drugs to overrule his life, but he did drugs from time to time. And it was a bigger picture, being there for them, even when you're not physically there. Right. And we can do that for our children as dads, the things that we instill in them, that quiet voice that they hear in their heads, or, that instruction that we give them. And when they have to apply it to their lives, they're able to, you know, um, continue to walk that straight and narrow path, if you will. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then today it talked about stillness, finding stillness in those quiet moments. As a parent, sometimes those are the most glorious moments that we have. We're being tugged and pulled in different directions as parents, as dads, as moms. And we're continuing, yeah. So we're continuing to get pulled in every direction. Kids need to be fed. More, stop screaming, please. Um, so yeah, so kids need this, kids need that. We gotta make sure they're bathed. We gotta make sure they eat. All these things that we're doing as parents. Sometimes it's really essential and really important that we take those small little moments of quietness to really just, you know, kind of ground ourselves, if you will, meditate, whether it's journaling, pray through prayer. Prayer is very big to me. Sometimes I don't even have the words to pray. And sometimes I'll just pray in my heavenly language and, bring my concerns to the Father. But it's, I've come to realize sometimes you just need to sit still, be quiet, and just get a hold of your thoughts. Plan out different things, how you're going to get through the next day, plan certain things, plan around things, have a to-do list
All
to kind of
right.
help you. Uh-oh. Why did it do that? Okay, there we go. All right, so we got 30 seconds. I want to see if this 15-minute candle will close lower. It looks like it is. And then I would want to see continuation going lower. Looks like this 5 minutes going to close bearish. I like that push there. There we go. So we got this closure low, close lower. We'd like to see this continuation down to our target, to where we want a partial, some of this position. Off I click.
Daddy, look how more it's there.
What happened? More of stop messing with that, mama.
Daddy, just turn the TV.
No, just relax.
Hey, I know how see it's different. I know.
Oh, you are.
Uh-oh. Mine's full.
What are we doing? And Q. Again, we do have those upside targets. So, but I'm looking for to sweep at least maybe this, maybe get back to our open, tap into this order block, and then continue higher. So a short-term sell-off for maybe a long-term, expansion to the upside. So, all right. So we're just sitting in this area, just kind of like trying to figure out where we're going. Would like to go lower. But what I want has no bearing on where the market goes, so that'll be about 25 points. So it's like watching paint dry on a wall, to be honest. Right, 5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. We're gonna see where it's gonna close. We're looking for it to close lower, or maybe even just close with this rejection wick and then continue lower. Right now, price ain't moving nowhere. We've just been sitting here in this area for quite some time. Wonder if anyone's in shorts. You think anybody's in shorts today? Would be nice. All right, so we're just consolidating in this area. I'm gonna give this to about 11. I'll give it to about 11. If we're still sitting in this area, I'll just go ahead and take profit. If we're still in profit, it's just no reason to, like I said, there's no reason to. So we'll bring the stop to break even. It just doesn't make any sense to take a unnecessary loss, or especially how price action is right now. Um, so if we're still in profit around 11, we'll stick on to 11. If we're still in profit, we'll just take whatever we are at that moment in time, because we would have to liquidate our positions by, I think, 1 p.m. anyway. So we're still looking for lower pricing based on price action.
Purple. Purple.
So we could very well start pricing higher. Maybe the price doesn't want to go any lower. So we're closing back in this range from this break. 13-minute close bullish. Nice volume too. Back into that range. Don't think we'll have enough volume to maybe push us down. So may have to just liquidate this position. So where are we at?
Jump off the yellow ship, we'll have this altitude. If we jump off the red ship, we'll have this altitude. If we jump off the brown ship, we'll have this altitude. Which one will get over the robocram?
Yellow. Yellow. Dad, where's those man? Where's those man?
Talking about people on the YouTube video. Give her half.
There's a paper in there.
Yeah, take it out, but give her half of it. He's just sitting here waiting for this thing to go down to my TP.
See, that's you.
That's easy. What about two?
Come on. Come on. I'm telling you, come on. Come on down to my take profit. Let's go. Push. Yes. Push. Mother push. Come on. I can get out of here. Go on with my day. Get my reading done. Yeah, baby. Give me that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. I'm about to take it 500. I ain't gonna hold you. They're about to take it 500. They're playing right now. On the homeboard.
Yesterday night, I just saw a piece of the part of it was piece on the floor. Like I just saw that I was watching tape.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to. Oh, bro, I got a decision to make. I don't know. I want it to be done, bro. Because we have a 5-minute demand here. We could just push off of this, maybe continue lower. I want price to break through this and continue lower. I want it to push, 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 continue to push. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
And me too. Up and down.
He's not slumber pod, but one of a kind sleeping pod for kids that helps them share a room without sharing a bedtime.
I am going to tap into a order block. You can push lower than that. We're gonna push lower. All right, we'll take 970. We'll take let's see down here. All right, so we took that. All right, so 961 on the day, not bad. Probably will purge and break, but like purge this liquidity here and maybe yeah. All right, so this was a 1 to 5. Maybe initially risked only. I think we adjusted risk to reward would have been it's a 1 to 5, right? We reduced our risk to 4 points. Not bad. For a very slow day. So we shall wrap this one up. All right, so currently up 1,500 on our 150 K combine with Top Step, and yeah, so let's be thankful for what we did get today. Today was a pretty slow day due to market conditions, as far as it being a national holiday, bank holiday. So we were able to squeeze just about close to $1,000 out of the market on a slow day like this. I think our entry was pretty good. Execution was pretty good. Yeah, so that's that. So that's all we have for you today. That's your boy Chad, Voltaire Capital Markets TV, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So, oh, also look at this. You see this? See the exit? Okay, this is why. All right, because normally sometimes they don't take out liquidity right away. You push off of this area. Okay, understand that this price expansion up before this pullback. Okay, we do get a order block here before we push up. It's the last bearish candle before this expansion higher. Okay, we do tap into some form of that area, and we're rejecting that area. I believe that it'll fail and continue lower to sweep this liquidity because we're gotten so close. But I'm not about to stay and look for it. So we're out. We got what we wanted. Another day of profitability. Gotta love it. All right, peace. See you guys on the flip. Have a wonderful day. And until next time, I will see you later.